Check it. All right, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we look at Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. We give you guys your update on the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market, what is happening, what news is happening, and what technical analysis and what the charts are saying. Based off the charts and the technicals, we're going to give you a Bitcoin prediction. We're also looking at the Bitcoin bull run. How plausible is it, and how many factors we have to back it up, which is staggering how many factors we have to back this up. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data. Let's go. All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin market, giving you guys the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency news and technical analysis based off of the charts. Again, this video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts and see what we have going on. So first thing I want to point out for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, we have something very exciting playing out right now live on the screen, a breakout to the upside of this bull pennant. As you guys can see, we have this bull pennant here. We are currently breaking to the upside, retesting that as support, the resistance as support, and now are going to be moving to the upside to test probably about 30,600. If Bitcoin can break 30,600 to the upside and retest that as support, you could see an initial move to about 31,000.8. So 31,000.8 could be in Bitcoin's near future, as I do think Bitcoin is about to go on a major move to the upside based off of the technicals. Let's go ahead and show you here on the macro time frame why I think Bitcoin has more upside in store before any type of pullback. So we do have this rising wedge identified. So rising wedges normally break to the downside, but that's once you get to the tip of them. So you can see that we have a little bit more upside until we get to the tip of this rising wedge. Our next resistance at the rising wedge for the top of it is at about 33,600. So if we see 33,600 tested for Bitcoin, we know that this rising wedge is validated, as this bottom half of the support has been tested multiple times and validated as support. This right now only has two tests as resistance, one right here and one right here. If we get a third test of the resistance, that is clear evidence that this is resistance. This trend line is valid, and we're probably going to see this rising wedge play out where Bitcoin goes all the way up to about 36, maybe even 40,000 before breaking down using these lower 30,000 and 29 levels as support, and then making a move continuing to the upside. And that is exactly what I would expect to see after the breakout of this macro falling wedge. So this is exactly what I am looking for Bitcoin to do, actually make these moves all the way up to about 34 to 35,000 before coming back down, seeing a major crash and capitulation, maybe all the way down to maybe even 27, 28,000, and getting a sharp bounce back up to about 40,000, 50,000 range. And I do expect this to be happening into the half of 2024. And once we see that halving of 2024, I do expect Bitcoin bull run to continue all the way into 2025. So I do think we are starting the beginning of a bull run. I literally think this is the beginning of the bull run. 15,000 was the bottom, in my personal opinion. I do think 15,000 was the bottom. We will not see any lower for BTC. I think we're about to see a move to the upside based off of the macro falling wedge that we're breaking out of, which means we're going to see a higher high than 69K. Also, we have a here on the monthly time frame, we have a bullish MACD cross. This bullish MACD cross normally indicates bull rallies. If you go ahead and look at last time we had these MACD crosses, we had this MACD cross here when we had this major rally. We had this MACD cross here. This is the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame has very few false signals. You can see each and every time we've gotten this monthly bull signal, we've had a major rally for BTC. And of course, BTC rallies, then you're going to see altcoins rally. We also on the weekly time frame have more indications that we are entering a major bull run for Bitcoin. As if you see, we go ahead and pop on the super trend, you can see on the weekly time frame we have a buy signal on the weekly time frame. Last time we had this buy signal, we had this rally here, and multiple rallies before that, signifying major bull runs for BTC. Again, more evidence that we are at the bottom of a major bull run. That's why I have been accumulating between the 15 and 28,000 range. All of that Bitcoin is now in profit, and I am expecting a larger move to the upside as we start to trend up into 2024 and have a bull run all the way to about 2025. Again, Bitcoin is very, very cyclical. It moves in waves, it moves in cycles, and we are seeing this play out time and time again. We had our bear run, this crash and capitulation phase, and now we're moving into the bull rally. I do think this is the beginning of the Bitcoin bull rally, and we're going to see a lot more upside as this is the beginning of a large uptrend. We also have more evidence that the Bitcoin bull rally is starting. Every time the dollar breaks under 99, so it breaks under 99.99, that has signified a major Bitcoin rally. We're seeing the dollar absolutely crash and capitulate. It had this bearish pennant as we did have a downtrend. Then we have this pennant breaking to the downside. Pennants can break to the up or downside. Even if the context is a downtrend, they can still break to the up or downside. You need to really watch what support levels it is. And if it breaks to the bottom, you will see it push to the bottom. If it breaks to the top, you will see it push to the top. But we can see that this one broke to the bottom. So this is a bear pennant, context downtrend, and we broke to the downtrend. So we can see that we have more downside in store for the US dollar as it is in a major downtrend. Weekly sell signal not being turned to a buy signal. That means a major downtrend, a major macro downtrend, and also RSI is not oversold. So I do think the dollar is going to be going down even more. We also have a bearish cross here on the MACD. So I do think the dollar has a lot more downside in store for it left before we see any type of recovery for the dollar. The downside target I'm looking for the dollar is at about, let's see, let's go ahead and slide over here and show you guys this downside target is at about 95. So I am looking for the dollar to come all the way to about 95, and this is going to be extremely bullish for assets like Bitcoin and even the stock market. So I do think we could be potentially entering a new bull run here for Bitcoin based off of all of these factors, showing you major evidence that we are going to see more momentum to the upside. We also have the Ethereum charts looking very, very good as well. Ethereum on the bigger time frames also has that weekly buy signal. So let's go ahead and show you that weekly buy signal as correlated with massive moves to the upside. And again, if Bitcoin can start to move, we will start to see movement in the altcoin market. I do think Ethereum is also going to start a major uptrend based off of the charts as well. If we go ahead and look at recent news with XRP being listed as not a security, I do think other coins like Cardano, Polygon, they are going to win their case as well, as another judge has already said XRP is not a security. If we go ahead and look at the moves made by XRP over the last week, 64% and 35% on XLM. Again, XLM is an alternative to XRP. I know XRP is the main name out there, but there is a secondary coin, XLM. I am invested in XRP and XLM. I hold both of them. I like to play the diversity game, so I definitely hold XRP and XLM. I also hold coins like ADA, Polygon. Those are great coins as well. Solana, and you can see that they have made major gains over the past week and month. If you go ahead and look, we also have major gainers like Comp. Again, XLM up 72% on the month. BCH, so Bitcoin Cash, up 145%. So you can see that major gains are being made in the altcoin market. And again, altcoins will move even more once Bitcoin breaks 31,000. So once Bitcoin breaks and holds 31,000, once we break and hold that level, you're going to see altcoins start to move even more. And as Bitcoin starts to trend up, altcoins are going to trend up more. Of course, once we get into the peak of the bull run, you're going to see that in crazy altcoin phase. Once we get to these higher evaluations, probably near or around all-time highs or breaking all-time highs for BTC, we're going to start seeing those crazy altcoin gains, those face-melting altcoin gains, that crazy altcoin season that everybody is waiting for. But Bitcoin does need to break above this 31,000 level. It is major support and resistance. It did mark the floor of the last bull run. So once we break that, I think it's going to be very official to everyone that we're in a bull run, but you want to be entering your positions before all the normies start to get in. So that is why I'm saying I'm entering, in my personal opinion, under this $31,000 level. Every time chance I can get to buy under 31,000, I do start to accumulate more Bitcoin, because I think this is going to be a historic floor for Bitcoin that we will not see maybe even ever. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin on the smaller and larger time frames. Let's go ahead and look at the fear and greed index, the fear and greed index, and show you guys what's going on with that, and show us more indications that the bottom is in. So as you guys can see, fear and greed is now in neutral. If we go ahead and look over the past year, when we went to about 15,000 on Bitcoin back in that October range, as you guys can see. So if we go ahead and look at the monthly chart, you guys can see that October range was around the bottom, and we can see that fear was really maxed out. And again, you always want to do the opposite of the herd. You want to be buying when people are fearful. Again, when people started to tell me that Bitcoin was dead, that's how I knew it was absolutely time to go in. And you can see all around that September, October bottom, when we were getting that double bottom for BTC here, and this bottom here, and this bottom here, you can see that fear was absolutely maxed out on the fear and greed, and is now starting to trend up, letting us know that the price is going to start trending up into greed as well. Again, it is in the neutral period. That is a great time to buy, in my personal opinion. And if you look at the rainbow chart for Bitcoin, it is literally in fire sale territory. So this is a great time to buy BTC, in my personal opinion, on the macro. Again, I think these bottoms are going to be historic bottoms that we will not be able to see for quite some time, maybe even ever. Prices that after this halving are never, ever gonna be seen. If we go ahead and look at the fear greed, again, this is more indications that the bottom is in. You always want to do the opposite of the herd. You want to be buying when people are fearful and selling when people are greedy. And as you guys can see, this is a great time to be buying and accumulating BTC based off of the fear and greed. If we go ahead and look at the options chain for BTC, so this shows all the open interest for BTC. You can see that there's a lot of leverage to the short side. So you can see that there's a lot of leverage to the short side. So that could do one of two things to the Bitcoin price. So what it could do is send Bitcoin flying to the upside. If we see a upside move, we could see a short squeeze where Bitcoin just starts to squeeze to the upside and push hard to the upside. But if we see a downside move, you could see Bitcoin get exacerbated and move to the downside, coming to the downside. The lowest downside target for Bitcoin right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you support and resistance for Bitcoin, would be at about 28,000. So that's the lowest I could possibly see Bitcoin coming down to, 28,000. But I really think the floor is in at 39,000. I really think 29,000 is the lowest we're going to see Bitcoin come down to. As you guys can see, we have higher low, higher low, higher low, this beautiful bull flag set up right here, and we keep making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. I think we're about to push above 32,000 and then come back down, holding these levels that support these higher 30,000 levels, 30,500, 31,000, around that range as support, and then start continuing to the upside. But again, we could see a retest of this lower support. This support has been retested 3 times, so it's definitely support. So we could see it come back down to retest that level at 27, 28,000. But I would expect a sharp bounce to the upside after that, probably retesting this upper trend line at about 32 to 33,000 if that were the scenario. But again, the trend is your friend. You're not going to be worried once Bitcoin starts going to 40, 50, 60,000 when you bought at 30,000. So this is what I'm looking at for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market. Again, cryptocurrencies that are doing major moves, XRP, you can see here on Lunar Crush that bases things by social media sentiment. You can see that XRP is doing major moves. This coin 1 inch is doing major moves as well, and Casper, KAS. If we go ahead and look again, you can correlate these moves on social media. This is how I find altcoins before they blow up. I go to Lunar Crush. There's also another way that I'll show you guys later, but you can go to Lunar Crush, check out the top 10 altcoins, and these coins are going to be doing moves. You can check that. It correlates directly with price. You can see that 1 inch is doing moves. You can see that XLM is doing moves. You can see that those are the top altcoins right now, and they are making moves. You can see that KAS is doing moves. And you can see that KS is up over like 10,000% on the year, 13,000% on the year. It just keeps going up and up, thousands of percentage. I might even have to check this coin out. It's doing more numbers than Pepe. Again, KAS is a coin just doing absolutely crazy numbers. But this is the video I have for you. This is your cryptocurrency update. I drop cryptocurrency videos at least once or twice a week, and I plan on doing more cryptocurrency videos. So if you want to see more cryptocurrency videos, go ahead and check me out. Subscribe for more cryptocurrency videos and more market updates. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. Alright, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. My Twitter is linked down below, and my Instagram, if you want to join the Discord, is $50 for a lifetime invite. Just hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. Just say, hey, I want to join the Discord. You can message me there, and you guys can get in. I have a great community where I talk about stocks, cryptos, and trades all day long. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. I also have a membership you can join, $2.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. And if you want to support me simply for free, drop a like, leave a comment, and I appreciate each and every one of you that done so, and each and every one of you that watched the end of this video to see this message. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.